Hi everyone, good to see you all again. This is Minnie, who will lead the story today. And these are my travel buddies. We both survived a freezing night yesterday, and half of us were curled up in our thin sleeping bags while the others were staying in the car in the 0-degree weather. Then we opened our eyes and it was suddenly summer. Now we have noodles and sausages for breakfast. Then we are gonna explore a land known for its great sunset, called Bayanzag. Few minutes to let the breakfast settle before we hit the destination. I'm wearing braces with elastics, so I'm trying to keep my mouth shut all the time. One wrong move, the elastics will pop out. The problem isn't that I will swallow the elastics. It's about what if someone is standing in front of me. Braces is a way to turn your life into a comedy. Today we have tickets to Bayanzag, the Flaming Cliffs. Let's go. No, absolutely no. We're not traveling by camel though. We just saw them and then stopped for a quick ride. 30,000 to break one person. We were about $8 blew away. We enjoyed a bit of sun and breeze from the desert, and after 10 minutes we headed into the horse tent because we couldn't stand it anymore. The host offered us milk tea, made from tea, milk and dry meat, so it is salty milk tea. But I have to say that I couldn't stop asking for more. The taste is not familiar to me, but truly tasty is way. The walls are made of sheep wool, making them super warm and windproof. The ceiling is designed like this to let the breeze in and keep the room fresh. It also lets in natural light. And here are some antiques dating back 300 years. One grab seats for $250 to Greek, about $75, but without enough cash, so they asked him to transfer the money. But here is no signal, so they said he could transfer the money tomorrow. Wow, $75 and they are not afraid we will run off? That's why I have to say money doesn't mean much to nomads. Here you can step outside and find countless treasures hundreds of years old. And if you dig a little deeper instead of just scratching the surface, you might even uncover million-year-old fossils. Let me tell you a story. First, it's about Outer Asia theory. We've all heard about the theory that human ancestors came from Africa, with Homo sapiens being the first to wear clothes, but then a new discovery of a primates believed to be linked to our distant origins was found in Asia. We've got a game changer in human history. This evidence suggests there wasn't actually an earlier migration to Africa. So now we have the out of Asia theory that our ancestors came from Asia before heading to Africa. But what does that relate to? Hold on, we'll have lots to talk about when we arrive. And here you are, Bayanzag. This place is well known for its sunset, but it's even more famous for this. Once, there was a guy who cleaned and stocked artifacts at the American Museum of Natural History. His passion for archaeology earned him the trust of the museum president, who sent him to collect fossils. And this guy was a fan of the Outer Asia theory. That's why he insisted there was evidence here. So, between 1922 and 1928, He trekked 1,600 kilometers, facing bandits, sandstorms, scorching heat, and freezing cold. Finally, he and his team got lost and ended up discovering dinosaur eggs. And dinosaur eggs. And dinosaur bones. Yes, that's right. He discovered thousands of dinosaur bones and eggs, but not the evidence for the other is a theory. His name is Roy Chapman Andrews, famous for the story of losing one thing to gain another. And Bayanzag is where he got lost and found this archaeological treasure, believed to have the most dinosaur fossils in the world. Mongolia is a true paradise for archaeologists. Mongolian archaeologists often say they've just scratched the surface. There is still so much waiting to be uncovered beneath the ground. In most other places around the world, such areas will be off limits. But here, visitors can actually touch the fascinating traces of history. While exploring for fossils, Roy Chapman Andrews discovered these sandstone cliffs, probably at sunset, which inspired him to give them a catchy English name, the Flaming Cliffs, because they glowed bright red in the evening light. This is a super funny buddy, Ukran, and this is a sunset king, TOÀN. If you check out his Instagram, it's on sunsets. And this is the most mature one in the group, Bayan. It's a super moon today. The moon is massive and stunning, but you can't see any stars. If you want to catch the Milky Way, better stay away from the full moon either. There is a wishing rock here that's about 10 meters tall. You need to throw 3 stones over to the other side for your wish to come true. It may look easy, but the stones just bounce back and fall. I wonder if the challenge is here just because the game is that hard.
해도 돼. 해봐, 자기상.
없지?
응.
얼른 이쪽으로?
다 상관없지. 근데 또 두 번째야 진짜.
그래. 이쪽으로
그래야지.
Now it's getting darker and darker. We have to head back to the tent before we bump into a wolf. So, see you all in the next episode. Bye! And don't forget to subscribe.